of dreams. Your dad and I were partners a long time ago.
Your Flip, he told stories about you every night.
We're going on a little treasure hunt.
Obviously, this is not your first foray into fantasy. How do you develop a character who lives in a fantastical world?
With help from all of my friends, from costume, hair, makeup, DP, director. I needed a lot of help on this film because I had to develop it very quickly. And I think the costumes were wonderful. So, I mean, like when you put something on like that and you put the wig on, you put the teeth in and the hat, and all, next thing you know, you start moving and feeling your claws, feeling your paws. And next thing you know, out of that, every day was something new. And I feel like the more that I opened up my heart and was free, I would find stuff that would make her laugh or then make myself laugh. And then ultimately it was just, we had too much fun.
So Marlow, there are so many cool things about Slumberland, not only in the world of dreams, but the really beautiful messages about the film. And I loved it when you two did the reaction trailer together. So I have to ask you, what is it about this film that really moves you?
Well, I think I relate to Nemo a lot because she's so close with her dad, and I have a really strong bond with my dad as well. And throughout the movie, she's facing her fears and she's learning how to be a better person. And I feel like I could use, that bravery and strongness in my own life. And so I feel like her coming of age is also like I'm going on a journey with her. And yeah, I think it just tells the story really beautifully.
I want to show you something.
That's my dad.
Back then, he told me stories every night about wild adventures we were going to go on. Hey, kiddo. Sweet dreams.
It was, apart from it being about a world of dreams, I thought it was a beautiful story about finding an unexpected friendship at a time when you need it most.
That's right. You got to open up to let her in. Got to open her up. Closed books never got read.
Very good point.
I don't think that's what I'm going to say. Closed books never got read. Sounds like it's an old saying that just slipped out of my mouth. But of course it didn't get read. Then somebody opened them, right? Just shut up, Chris.
So I'm really curious now. In the film, Marlow's character asks your character the question, what is the weirdest dream you've ever had? So Chris, I have to ask you, what is the weirdest dream you've ever had?
I definitely used to have dreams where I felt like dogs were talking to me quite a lot. They were mostly Parmesan-based dreams, but you can't really hear people speak in dreams, but you can see the mouths moving and you know that the words are happening. It's got this odd sensation in dreams, doesn't it? So it's kind of easier, I suppose, to talk to a dog, if that's what you really need to do it in a dream. If you really, really need to have a conversation with a dog, fall asleep.
Jason, I want to ask you this question. In a GQ interview, you once talked about 10 things you couldn't live without, and one of them was your stuffed animal, Piggy Big Spirit.
Piggy Big Spirit, yes.
When you read this and you saw that Marlow's character carries around her own version of Piggy Big Spirit, was that like a major selling point for you?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, it was written for my life and it was already in there. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, it's not something that I gave to the script or anything. It was already in there. And so that was a huge omen for me and like sign how close that, a pig is in my family's life. It's very, very funny. So it's perfect. It's absolutely serendipitous that,
I do hope, Jason, that Lau Lau makes it to the Slumberland premiere.
I don't know if he's gonna make it in. He's a wild Hawaiian boar. So it's funny because whenever I work on a show, I see an animal, I fall in love with the animal. So I got the dog from C, and I work with this pig on Chief of War, and now I'm like, I can't work with animals because I don't want to take them home. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get in, but he's adorable, and I'm gonna get a pig no matter what. So if Lau Lau just stays here in Hawaii because he's he doesn't want to leave the islands, I won't take him. He's in a good home, and he's having fun right now.
Slumberland is on Netflix November 18th. I'm Sari Cohen. I'll see you next time.
Life is waiting for you, Nemo. You can do anything.
you dream of.